My name is Guy Fawkes, and today I'm going to tell you an infamous story all about the gunpowder and treason and plot. So, an imaginal story of a failed revolution, the story of my death. In May of the year 1604, I met with Robert Catesby and his friends to discuss the problems we Catholics were facing under the cruel rule of the Protestant King James I. We gathered around Catesby's table. We began to plot our actions. After much discussion, we were not getting very far. This is when I had a treasonous idea. Using my expertise with gunpowder, we could assassinate the king and get the government all in one go. I knew that 3 scores of barrels of gunpowder filled to the brim placed under the House of Parliament would destroy the building. If we chose the right day, the king would be visiting Parliament. As the date approached, we set our plot into action. Renting a cellar underneath the Houses of Lords, we began to move our 36 barrels into place. Working cautiously and silently, under the cover of darkness, everything was in place by the 4th of November 1605. The plot was set. However, little did we know, a letter was sent to Lord Monteagle warning him not to attend Parliament that day, as something terrible was going to occur. Lord Monteagle immediately took the letter to the king to alert him. The king ordered his guards to search every part of the Houses of Parliament. Waiting in the cellar with dry touchwood and matches, I heard the guards searching. Before I could light the gunpowder, I was captured and taken to the Tower of London, where I was tortured for 3 days. My captors used the rack to stretch me, breaking my bones and forced me to eventually confess and give up the names of my fellow conspirators. I did not want to do this, but I could not hold on any longer. Robert Catesby was shot trying to escape. The others were arrested. We were tried in Westminster and found guilty of treason. Now a warning, viewers of a nervous disposition, stop here, do not watch on. The punishment for treason was quite ghastly. We were dragged by horses to the tower, hung by the neck until almost dead, and finally, horrifically, cut into quarters. Like, this is how I met my end. Over 400 years later, people all around the country still remember the plot to change the course of history with fireworks and bonfires. Some even make effigies of me to burn on the fire. While we may have not succeeded in igniting change that day, things eventually got better for Catholics in this country. Remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason and plot. I see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.